Hi you guys, this is your girl Mo, aka Miss All Natural Beauty, coming through with not exactly a blog, but a book review for the author of Ashley Antoinette. I just read her book, The Prada Plan. I didn't just read it, I bought it because I do support our black authors. So you guys should cop that, and to prove that I bought it, see the little barcode and my receipt from Barnes and Nobles. Um, yeah, so basically, long story short, I did buy the book, and I'm very excited that I bought the book. I don't think it was a waste of my money at all. Just to give the readers, other readers who aren't familiar with this author and her works, she is the co-author of the books by Ashley and Jaquavis. If you ever read those, some of the books they written together were The Cartel, Diary of a Street Diva, Supreme Clientele, The Trophy Wife. I haven't read The Trophy Wife or The Cartel yet. But Diary of a Street Diva is definitely my favorite book by them together. I have read Jaquavis Coleman's own solo debut, which is The Dope Man's Wife. I don't have it with me right now to show you guys because my house is like the library and my friends tend to take books and not bring them back. So I have to get that back, but I definitely bought that one as well. And this was, the product plan was Miss Ashley's solo debut, like I said. And at the back of the book it said that, let's see, it says that if you enjoyed her solo debut, if you did, please email her, and I will put her email either in the sidebar or on the actual video. So just to give you an overview of the book, it's about a girl named Yaya who had a very rough childhood growing up. She kind of raised herself. Her and her best friend, they made a way to make ends meet in New York. They meet the wrong guy. He hooks them up with wrong people. Yaya breaks away from that. Mona doesn't. Yaya meets another guy. She falls in love. However, it's a little scheming chick in the background that kind of breaks that up, and then they have their trials and tribulations. I'm being vague because I don't want to tell you guys the book, but it's a very, very good book, and like I said, I would definitely buy it again for a gift for someone. But I really, really, really enjoyed the book. It kept me engrossed. I love urban literature and street fiction. Like, I absolutely love it. Ashley and Jaquavis are one of my favorite authors. Treasure E. Blue, Nikki Turner. It's a bunch of them out there. And like I said, I don't just read their books. I support them. I buy their books. And I just want to say that this was a phenomenal write. Especially this was Miss Ashley's debut. Part of the book, the short story, was in Girls from the Hood 4. And so if you guys read that book, you'll probably be familiar with some of this story. This is the actual book, not the short story. So, like I said, I would definitely buy it for a gift for someone. I did not waste my money on it. I really enjoyed it. But the only thing negative that I can say about the book is the same thing that I can say about most street lit, most urban fiction. The fact that I feel like it's the same story being recycled. It's always, the girl has a rough childhood. She grows up. She's banging, physically, like, just put together. And she's looking for some hustler to take care of her, make her wifey, live happily ever after. It's always somebody in the background scheming or whatever. Or it's always, about some super rich millionaire drug dealer doing it, and I just feel like I've heard this story before plenty of times, and I want to read something different, like, and I expect more from the authors that, because I like I said, I buy their books. I don't just read them. I don't check them out of the library. I actually go to the store and I purchase their books because I do support, our authors. I'm a writer myself. I'm not published or anything like that, but I do write, and I just feel like I'm going to give my honest opinion of this book to the author. But I really enjoyed it. It kept me engrossed. It kept me turning the pages off the book yesterday, and today I'm finished with it. Well, I finished with it a couple of hours ago. So it definitely kept me up all night turning those pages. I definitely enjoyed it. I just extend a challenge to you and your co-writer and, you know, other authors that you know, to just bring us something fresh, bring us something new, bring us a storyline that hasn't been brought to us before, because we're your fan base, and I feel like we deserve it. I mean, we root hard for you guys. I know a lot of people that enjoy your books. I know a lot of people that you know, like your books. Actually, when I was at Barnes and Noble's yesterday, the guy that worked behind the counter, he said, "Do you like urban literature?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Have you read Ashley Antoinette?" And I wasn't familiar with your name on its own because I've always read Ashley and Jaquavis, and then I read Jaquavis. But, you know, he said, "Have you heard of Ashley Antoinette?" And I was like, "Oh, no." He's like, "The Prada Plan." I was like, "No." But he definitely gave me the book, and I sat there reading it for a couple of hours, and then I was just like, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and buy it because I like it that much. But that's all I have to say about the book. Like I said, it was a great write. I absolutely applaud you and commend you because you're a young woman and you're able to do some things. I can definitely feel that in your guys' stories, and I definitely enjoy them. I would just like to see more from you guys, as far as, like I said, different plots, different stories, bringing us something fresh and new to read. So I definitely hope that you didn't take this the wrong way, and I definitely hope that you'll take my ideas into consideration, and that this pushes you to become a better writer, because I believe that we all have room to improve our craft. So thanks, and be blessed.